Hi there and welcome to the I Ching Cafe. My name is Belinda Doveston and it's great to have you with us here today. Well, let us have a look at November 2019 and what the I Ching is asking us to pay attention to. But first, let's recap October. October, we had a strong influence from Hexagram 16, enthusiasm, which, as you remember, tells a story about developing this innate ability to respond spontaneously when the moment calls us to. Like we're developing our martial arts skills and we're teaching all the muscles and all the parts of our body how to remember the moves so that we do it instinctively without having to think about it. And so there was a lot of preparation and a lot of challenge that we had to face in October. Yet we learned from one of the changing lines that the challenge was actually an opportunity to hold us back a bit from overusing our power. So for you, you might have found that there was a lot of preparation work you were doing. There was a lot of team development, building motivation, building a shared sense of purpose, a collective goal that you as a team were wanting to achieve, and that this has been a hallmark of developing a purposeful following, which is the Hexagram 17 that we ended the period with. So let's have a look then at what we're being asked to pay attention to in November 2019. Well, very interesting. If we look back over the last few months, there does seem to be a little bit of a story that has been taking place. We had a month that was dedicated to decrease, letting go of the things that were extra, that were weighing us down, letting go, taking things away, cleaning out our homes, cleaning out our businesses, really preparing the way. Then we had this process of developing enthusiasm, of developing the instinctual response. And this month in November, our theme is Hexagram 26, which is called The Great Accumulates. Now have a look at this hexagram structure, and what you will see is heaven or strength or power at the bottom, and the top you will see mountain. And so this is about learning how to focus and constrain our power to focus in a clear direction. And what's really interesting, if you think about this idea of the story tracking, this hexagram says there's something important we have to undertake. The door's open and it's time to go forth and actually put into action what it is that you're wanting to do. The time is ripe to take bold action. So November is going to be a busy month. It's going to be filled with putting into action the things that we have been planning, the things we've been choosing, as you've been going through this process of sifting and sorting what's really important. And so this month is action. It's all about taking action. Now, the thing about this hexagram and this flow of change is that our power is very strong. You see this heaven power energy right at the bottom. Our power is very strong. And what we can do is we can push our power too fast, all right, break things, or we can dissipate our power because we're not focused enough. So this month, what we're being called to pay attention to is focus on the purpose, execution of the plan. So we've had ideas, we've been developing skills. This month is now we are putting this into action, but we need a plan and we need absolute focus. Think about what a sheepdog looks like when the sheepdog is herding a pack of sheep, or a herd of sheep rather. And there's this absolute obsessive focus on the goal, which is getting the sheep from the one pen to the other, or the one field to the other, and the work to go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards, not with violence, but with effort and with focus and clarity on the goal. And that is what this month is about. It's about putting into action the plan, making sure we have a plan, putting into action the plan, and focusing all the parts of ourselves on one thing, on one direction, on one goal that we are working towards. That is how we will unlock the magic that is waiting for us in November. We have one changing line for the month, and it's in position 3. This is quite an interesting changing line. It talks about that there is drudgery, there is hard work we're needing to put into this month. And remember, the changing lines also have their own timelines. So we're talking about round about the 15th of November. This energy builds up of working hard and practicing day and night your chariot skills and your sword skills. Okay, so what does that mean if we put that into English? The I Ching is saying that we have a lot of work to put in this month. To get the benefits of the month, we have to work hard. We have to accept that there's some drudgery involved. It's going to pay off. It's going to bring us great successes this month. What we have to do is practice our chariot skills, which is our expertise. Practice the expertise. Put it into practice. Work, 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 work. And we have to practice our sword skills, which is practicing our defense, being aware of attacks, being aware of negativity, and making sure we keep on practicing these two important parts of our lives. So what does it mean for you? In business, let's talk about the chariot first. This is your vehicle, your way of getting to grow the business, to move forward and to make progress, the way that you move. So for this month, you're being asked to pay attention to how you put energy into practicing those skills. Going, and focusing on what it is that you're needing to do as a team. How can you get your skills to grow, to accelerate? At the same time, how do we practice our sword skills? What might that mean? That might mean our ability to be competitively astute, to be aware of negativity, how we're perceived in the public, our ability to defend our good name. What are the things that might represent defense of what you've created, and making sure you're aware of things that are not good for you and taking action to resolve them? So that changing line, just one changing line, if we persevere, we put in the effort, we accept the drudgery, we repeat and develop our chariot skills, our sword skills, we put in place an ability to practice and repeat and repeat and repeat, our ability to develop our skills, there is really good blessings for us in this month. And then as we round out the month, we have our outcome hexagram. And here we have a repeat. We have 41 decrease. Now go back a couple of months where we had decrease locked, and we were challenged to focus on removing the things that were not important. Focusing on removing those things, getting rid of them, cutting away extraneous things that are distractions, really getting focused on what's really important and putting in the effort, making the sacrifice of your love and your time and your care and attention to what you're doing to enable you to attract the abundance and attract the good things in the upswing. So this is a preparation for the bounty to come. And in a way, there's kind of a story that's the same between the two. We have this focus, harnessing our force, our creative power by focusing, planning, going in one direction. And we also have this energy, our focus for the month of sloughing off the things we don't need, because those are a distraction from the one single idea. So in this month, we are being asked, wherever we didn't go and do the work last time, when we had decrease locked, if you remember, is to go back and do some more spring cleaning, throw out. Get rid of the things you don't need. And in a team, that might be a particular person, it might be a position, it might be a client. What is the thing that we need to let go of because it's holding us back and it's sucking our life force and blocking us from focusing on what's really important? So November is a month where great strides can be made. We are specifically being asked to pay attention to this idea of focus on the goal, have a very clear one single central idea that's really important, and be like that farmer, be like that sheepdog that breeds the animals and focuses the animals and cares and nurtures for things as you move your way towards this goal. Really powerful symbol for us to work towards. Focus, 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 with a dash of decrease thrown in. Get rid of those things in your cupboard. It's a spring cleaning time. Just give it away, throw it away. Make decisions about letting go of stuff because you're investing in your future. And that is what 41 decrease is all about. A wonderful and interesting month for us to work with. Not dramatic change, but really an opportunity to get very far this month. Practice those chariot skills. Practice the sword skills. throw away what you don't need. And then you'll be amazed at what can come in through the front door. Have a wonderful month, and remember to catch us on Instagram or Facebook for our daily stories. Post a comment on what last month meant to you. Was there an insight on enthusiasm and creating a following that was really powerful for you? Share it so we can all learn from each other. Thank you so much, and see you soon.